way down in the heart of Dixie in Cullman, USA. We grow sweet potatoes a good old-fashioned way. Get 'em by the bushels, a dozen by the score. Get Cullman sweet potatoes at your local grocery store.
Welcome into Cullman Today. I'm Debbie Wood along with Tony Leonardi and also Greg White. They're here this morning representing the 18th Annual Sweet Tater Festival here in Cullman County. And of course, we're so proud to see both of them this morning. And Tony, I've got to tell you, you're just a bundle of energy. You have been doing this for how many years now?
Well, the Sweet Potato Fest has been going on for 18 years.
Right.
And I've done 9 of them. This is the 9th one.
Wow.
So
and you love it, don't you?
Well, it's a great way for me to give back to the community. And coming from Crane Hill, I love that place.
I know. We love it, don't we? And Mr. White, Greg White, with us this morning, and he is part of the band Chimney Branch from over in Winston County. And so good to see you this morning. I love your hat.
Good seeing you. Thank you for the hat compliment.
I like it. And I've got to ask, I think you probably wear those overalls all the time, don't you?
7 days a week and just about 24 hours a day, except when I'm laying down.
I love it. So you can always tell somebody that's just put on a pair for the day or somebody that wears them. I had an uncle that's all he ever wore. You know, when you saw Uncle Kermit, he had on his overalls.
That's right.
So this is wonderful. Right. But you, in your group, you actually wrote the song that we just heard as we came in this morning.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Cullman Sweet Potatoes.
Love it. Love it.
Well, thank you.
You've got to love the old-timey bluegrass music, don't you?
Yes,
I mean, do you love it, Tony?
Well, I'm an implant, but I love it.
You love it too, don't you?
Love it.
See, isn't this great? I've got to know, you wrote it. How long did it actually, and how did it come about?
Well, we was playing for a church function here in Cullman, and a member of the Chamber of Commerce here in town, a guy by the name of Ben Johnson, after we got through playing for the church here in town, he came out and said, guys, there's somebody from around here that's local that needs to come up with a song about Cullman and the farmers and the Sweet Potato Festival. And I said, well, I thought about it, and I went home, in 2 or 3 days I came up with this song. It took me about 30 minutes.
Wow. Do you typically write songs? Or are you a songwriter?
I'm not per se just a songwriter, but occasionally I do come up with a little something. Well,
Mr. Ben Johnson had a wonderful idea because we love it. It's it just tells it all about our community, and it is just wonderful. Now, I've got to know this: is your band going to be performing at the Sweet
yes,
Potato
ma'am.
Festival?
We're going to be there Monday. We'll be on stage from 12 to 12:45, and we got a really good lineup for you folks. Y'all come on out and hear us. Just come on out to the festival in general. Absolutely. We've got a really good lineup of songs to do for y'all folks, and we'll be performing and playing and singing just as loud as we can about them Cullman sweet potatoes.
I love it, love it. Now, Tony, I understand it being the 18th annual. Last year you had to move it to Smith Lake Park, and there was a reason for that. And of course, it'll be back there again this year.
Yeah, in Crane Hill we only had 8 acres to play with.
Right.
In Smith Lake Park, we got 80 acres to play with.
Wow.
And we'll almost have them filled up this year, believe me.
With all the vendors.
With the vendors. Last year we had 113 vendors. We had well over 4,000 people.
Oh my goodness.
And we're looking to do forward for the same amount.
So at least that much, maybe more. Yeah. So we're talking about more vendors, more custom cars, horse and wagon rides, which we all love that. If you've never done it, you've got to do it. Great website to hear the Tater song. We'll talk about that again in just in a minute. Lots of food vendors to get all the great festival food, the barbecue events. Now let's talk about the food just a little bit. That's something that people always want to know. When you go to a Sweet Tater Festival, you expect to get sweet taters. Are we going to be able to do that?
Well, we'll get sweet taters by the bag.
By the bags, okay.
10-pound bags, $5.
Oh, wow.
And then we got sweet potato pies.
Okay.
And they're made by the Seven Winds Bakery.
Okay.
They're delicious.
They are delicious.
And then fried sweet potato pies. And some of those vendors do the squirrely curled up sweet potato fries.
Okay.
And I think Seven Winds has a sweet potato, a sweet potato bread. I'm not sure.
Bread, okay. So they are so good, folks. If you're not familiar with them, they're right there on 222 before you get to Crane Hill. So you're going to enjoy all that. Now, I'm going to go right here and look at this. It looks like we've got over 18 art vendors.
Well, this is only what's registered
so
today.
far.
Yeah.
So you'll have more because we've still got the whole month of August.
Yes.
Wow. 6 clothes vendors. There's going to be 13 food vendors. And when we say food, not only the sweet taters, everybody comes out for that and to take a bag of those home.
Johnny's Barbecue is going to be out there.
Okay.
We got vendors with funnel cakes,
Okay.
Snow cones, and dripping candies, whatever, just
Everything.
Kettle corn.
Okay. All right. Probably, I think you said the funnel cakes, but everybody loves the funnel cakes. Jewelry. We're talking about 4 different vendors for jewelry.
Well, that's just starting.
Just starting, okay.
Last year we had 17
Did you really for jewelry? Wow.
Yeah, and jewelry's all different. Everybody's got necklaces or belts or earrings, something different.
See, to me, this would be a good place. I know early on I've done this before. Come and shop, and if you got birthday presents to buy, you've got Christmas coming up, this would be a great way to do that very thing. A hot dog cart, the shaved ice, like you said earlier, the Italian ice, barbecue, let's see, snow cones, pizza.
Yes,
there's going to be something for everybody.
Coming, yes.
Oh, TJ.
Yes.
The pizza guy, yay! Good to have that, and that'll be great. So
yeah, so we're really getting a good lineup, and that's just the beginning of it. My goal is to have 150 vendors.
Wow!
So if they want to be a vendor, just come on up, give me a call, go right to the website, download the application, and send it in with your $50, and you're good to go.
See, $50.
Just show up.
Wow!
It's a 2-day event for $50.
Okay.
And potential to be well over 4,000 people. So
see, so it'll be a great day for you. So there'll be Sunday and Monday, and of course Monday being Labor Day. Sunday will be August the 31st, and then Monday, of course, September the 1st. And
and I want to mention that it's economically to get in. It's $3 to get in.
Okay.
So I like to make everything affordable.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's going to be fun for the whole family. We're going to have a zoo again this year. With the blow-ups and whirly whirls and the train and just different rides.
Now, when you come in the gate at Smith Lake Park, you'll go straight ahead. Will it be straight in front of you, down where the pool area is?
It's right where. That's right, right down, way down to the end.
Okay.
But just before the pool is the stage.
Okay. All right. Now, there'll be other entertainment that day also, other than Chimney Branch. There'll be other entertainment going on.
Well, last year Elvis didn't show up, but he's coming back this year.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah,
Elvis
and he's really good.
Okay.
And we had Patsy Cline. I don't know if she's coming or not, but
still plenty of time, isn't there? To
let's see. She's a height. I forget her first name, but she's a height. And then Wayne Abbott for Willie Nelson.
Okay.
He actually went to school in Crane Hill.
Did he?
Yeah.
At Dowling.
So, and he's a great impersonator for Willie Nelson. A tribute for Willie Nelson.
For Willie Nelson. This is wonderful. So remember, the reason for doing this, of course, is for the community, but also for Dowling, for the community right there in Crane Hill. I want to turn back to you for just a second, Greg, and ask, now, where all have you actually sang the sweet potato song?
Well, we've been as far off as Rosine, Kentucky.
Have
the
you really?
birthplace of the late, great Bill Monroe, and people up there just really loved it. We explained to them while we was doing the song and what it meant to the community here, and we had a standing ovation in Rosine, Kentucky, and had an encore to do it again. So it went over really well.
I bet.
Went over really well.
What about your band members? Are they all local? Tell us about those.
Yes, ma'am. We're from Winston, Morgan, and Cullman counties.
Okay.
We're here pretty local.
You want to name your band members?
Yeah. On the mandolin, we have Mike Oliver. He's from West Point.
Okay.
On the 5-string banjo, we have a little guy by the name of Andrew McCoy, and he really does a good job on the banjo. And we have Ralph Rusk on the big doghouse bass. and he sings some tenor. He's a tenor singer. And we have Tom Hand. He plays guitar. Of course, we have Big Bobby Oliver. He stands in the back there most of the time. And we got a world-class fiddle player.
Wonderful.
He's a two-time Mississippi State champion.
Right. Is he from Mississippi or is
no,
he from Alabama?
he lives at East Lacon.
East Lacon,
Alabama.
Okay.
And his name is Tommy Chapman, and he's really good. Y'all come on out and see him. He's going to put on a good show for you. He really does a little skit there when we're on stage and does a mighty fine job. And Tommy Chapman.
Wonderful. Now I know you sing, but what do you play?
I play guitar.
You do? Okay. Can you play any of that stuff? I mean, any of the banjos or mandolin?
I'm kind of limited on what I can play, but them other boys, I don't have to worry about it. They can do their job.
They can play it all.
They can do their job.
That is wonderful. Listen, folks, if you don't do anything but come out and buy a sweet potato pie and listen to Chimney Branch, they'll start about 12 o'clock and go from 12 to 12:45. It'll be well worth it.
You can get that schedule right on the internet.
Oh, good.
SweetTaterFestival.com.
Okay, so get that, pull that up and check it all out. It's going to be a great day, and 2 great days actually. It'll be on Sunday the 31st. And
it's Sunday after church.
After church, that's right. What is it, 1 o'clock?
1 to 4.
1 to 4, okay, that's right. That's an important thing.
Yeah, and then on Monday it's from 8 to 3.
8 to 3, okay. Anything that we forgot that either one of y'all want to bring up before we close out this morning?
We could talk all day
yes,
about
we
sweet
could.
taters.
We could, couldn't we?
Oh, yeah, something you left out a while ago about the vendors. Bloomin' Onion guys. He's going to be there this time. Oh, they had bloomin' onions up there last year that was fantastic.
Those going to be good.
Yeah.
We hope he comes back, don't we?
I sure do.
You're going to sing a song about bloomin' onions.
Well, we might get one worked up about the bloomin' onions there, sure might.
Well, that'll be great. Well, thank you both for what you do, and thank you so much
for
what you do for the community, and we just appreciate you. And we're trying to talk Mr. Greg White into having some of those singles there available for all of us to purchase about the Sweet Tater song, but we'll see if that works out, and if not, we'll let you know how you can maybe eventually get one of those.
That's right.
So thank you both.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Debbie.
And of course with us this morning, Greg White with the group Chimney Branch out of Winston County, Addison, and also Tony Leonardi heading up the Sweet Tater Festival. We'll be back with more right after this.
Way down in the heart of Dixie in Cullman, USA, we grow sweet potatoes a good old-fashioned way. Get 'em by the bushels, a